people like to work with what they know. People like to be with what they feel comfortable with. And so that drives you back to how close can we get to what we did before the pandemic. Hi, I've got a question I want to ask you, which I really want you to give some thought to and consider it carefully and don't jump to an immediate an answer to it. You see, many organizations are going through some significant rethinking about their business. What's the world going to be like after the pandemic? Whether it's working from home, or whether it's our marketplace, or whether it's our supply chain, or whatever it is, everything is being looked at. And that's great. I'm 100% for that, and I think it's great that organizations are doing this. My question to you is, are all your managers and leaders throughout your organization helping that thinking, or are they hindering that thinking? Now, what do I mean by that? I've listened to a number of organizations over the last couple of months, and I'm hearing things which I find quite disturbing. They are really thinking about how they can get back to what they know, not necessarily what is needed for the organization in the future. Take something simple, sales process. Think about performance reviews, learning and development, whatever activities it is that you were doing previously. Now's an opportunity to actually check in. Are those really the way we need to go forward in the future? Is this an approach we're going to adopt going forward? And if you've got a department in your business, if HR is sitting there going, and they only know about, this is how your performance review is done, this is how learning and development is provided, this is what we're going to do, then they're trying to get back as close to the way they used to do it as they were before. Instead of saying, clear the decks, what do we really need going forward in the future? And there's various tools and things available to help that process. But if you're not, as an organization, or people within your organization are not thinking about that, then you may well find that your problems are actually within your organization. And not that they're sitting there deliberately trying to be like that, but simply because people like to work with what they know. People like to be with what they feel comfortable with. And so that drives you back to how close can we get to what we did before the pandemic. And I'm seeing some alarmingly, what I think are silly things to be doing. People bringing stuff in-house. Oh, we're going to do all this in-house. Yeah, do you know something? That's not necessarily a good process. It may satisfy your need to feel control. It may satisfy your need to justify the number of employees you've got, and so that nobody gets laid off. But is it the right thing for the business? And that's the question I want to ask you. Are your managers and leaders in your organization really genuinely doing the right thing for the business, or are they doing what they know and they want to keep within their comfort zone? I hope that's been helpful and something to think about. Have a great day. Bye now.